Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to the MU stand. This is the Europa League. So I'm really excited and looking forward to what we're gonna get in this group stage. They haven't started already yet, but let's take a look at the pots that we have here. Who do we actually have in the chat? Musa, thanks for joining. How's it going, bro? Let me just quickly set this up, and so we can actually see the draw. As the draw taking place, we can actually see it together. Let me check really quickly here. But how's everybody doing? How you guys are doing? To be honest with you guys, I really don't want to be in the Europa League. That's not where we want to be. But it's the reality. The reality is we are in the Europa League, so we're just gonna have to deal with it this season. Hopefully we can make the Champions League next season. We got 12 people watching. Thanks everyone for joining in. Who do you guys you're looking forward to drawing? Like this is the current team we have. I mean the pot. Let me just quickly stop it so we can actually see it together. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So in pot 1 we have Roma, Manchester United, Arsenal, Lazio, Braga, Dynamo, and Olympiacos. I mean, this is pot 1. In pot 2, we have the weaker teams. I mean, Feyenoord, Rennes, PSV, Monaco. PSV and Monaco are not actually weak. Real Sociedad is not a weak team as well. These two teams might be difficult. So I'm looking forward to drawing like one of the toughest teams in the pot, so we can actually test ourselves. We can test and see what Erik ten Hag is gonna do. El Costas, thanks for joining. He says it's better than the Conference League. Of course, it is better than the Conference League, man, because we don't want to be playing in the Conference League. We don't even want to play in the Europa League, but it's just the reality now that we don't have any choice. Really, we do not have any choice. We are in it, so we have to look forward to try to win it, you know. So the draw is about to begin. I'm gonna bring all the pots so we can actually watch it together. Just give me a second, so I'm gonna pull that up. Okay, so what's the best draw you think we could get here? What kind of draw do you guys want to see actually? I'm looking forward to drawing like one of the toughest teams like I was mentioning earlier, so we can actually test out how this team does against the bigger opponents. Really, like we don't want to be playing weaker teams, because what's the point in that? I mean, we want to enjoy the group stage. This is not the Champions League. Of course, if you missed it, we actually did the Champions League draw in Goals Bible. But always, you know, it's like they don't go straight into the draw. They always got to talk about some stuff, wasting time and stuff. But we can actually focus on like the pots Who should we get? Like, we have 20 people watching, guys. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we are taking a look at the pots here. So from pot 3, Real Betis, I think, is the tough one. Pot 4, I believe, I don't see any tough teams. Really, I do not see any tough teams. I expect us to go all the way this year, by the way. Like, we should go all the way. We should definitely go all the way and try to win it. This could be the trophy that Erik ten Hag could win. This could be one of the trophies that Erik ten Hag can win. Get to the draw, like, they just love talking, you know. So we do expect that we're not going to face one of the toughest teams, because like pot 1 is packed with all the big guns. So that is something to look into, because as you can see, pot 1, it includes Roma, United, and Arsenal. So from pot 2, one of the toughest draw would be, I think, playing against PSV, Monaco, or Feyenoord. Possibly, I think they might be one of the toughest teams. Luis, thanks for joining. Yeah, Luis says Betis. Yeah, Betis is kind of a tough team, I think, from pot 3. Like I mentioned that earlier. Zaruhan Tasfai, hi bro. European League wasn't our thing either. But what to do with it, there will be time soon. Viva Man United. Yeah, Europa League is not our thing, right? We don't want to be in the Europa League. We're not Arsenal. Of course, we've been in the Europa League last season or the season before, but we want to get back into the Champions League. I think this is one way of getting back to the Champions League if we actually win this competition. So if we win this competition, we don't actually have to finish in the top 4 to make it to the Champions League. So it is kind of like another route to go into the Champions League. So at the beginning, I expect Erik ten Hag to play the second team in this. But once we advance to like the round of 16 quarterfinals, he's going to start to play his starting 11. So we can get to actually get to the final and hopefully win it. Hopefully win it. I mean, anything possible at this moment now. Erik ten Hag must prove himself as one of the strongest coaches. You do that by winning, right? You have to win. Okay, the live draw is about to begin, guys. We have 20 people watching. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Here are the pots. As you can see, we have pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. Like I mentioned earlier, in pot 4, I don't see any dangerous team. Oh, now they're calling the ambassador and stuff. Always taking time, yo. It is always like that. What is your prediction, guys? Who do you think is going to win it? I do see that we have Arsenal fans here. Roma fans, Arsenal fans. What do you think? I think we have a better chance of winning this than Arsenal, to be honest. Well, I think we could win this thing. Roma is a dangerous team because they have Jose Mourinho. Of course, they won the Conference League last season, but they could be one of the toughest teams. And of course, you have to think about who are the teams that are gonna come from the Champions League. You know, when you get to round of 16, they're gonna have, they're gonna be a Champions League team joining the Europa League. So you can actually never predict that. What kind of team is going to be in it? You could find Barcelona, for example, in there. It is possible if Barcelona cannot make the group stage, it could easily end up in the Europa League in round of 16. So it's hard to tell at the moment who is going to win it, but I'm just a fan, so I'm just going to go United, could go all the way. Let's go United. But looking forward to a draw. What do you guys want to see? Who do you want to be grouped with? Please let me know in the chat. I put the pots, pot 1, pot 2, pot 3. So you can pick and choose which pot. I mean, you can pick and choose from any of those pot 2 teams. And let me know who do you want to face. Get to the draw, get to the draw. It's just talking and talking. So thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. Luis, Zerahun, El Costas. I appreciate. And Musa Savage as well. Thanks every one of you for joining in. So hopefully we get a nice draw. Hopefully we get a nice draw. We can get to play like a great team. I want to be challenged. I don't want to face like the small teams. Luis, Zerohun, El Costas, where are you guys watching from? And Musa as well. Where are you guys watching from? I want to know. Let me know in the chat. Talking about this competition has quality. No, it doesn't. Who is he lying to? This is not a competition with quality. So now they're going over the rules and stuff. But all we care about is focusing on what's gonna happen. Okay, I think get to the draw, get to the draw. I mean, I'm just waiting for this thing to get started. They're talking about all the rules for part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Of course, you could not be drawn with the same country. So, for example, 2 English teams cannot be drawn in the same group stage. two Spanish teams cannot be drawn together, and so forth. Hopefully they give us a good draw here. By the way, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, this is what it looks like. So part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. Of course, Manchester United, the team that we care about, are in part 1. So we cannot face Roma, Arsenal, Lazio, Braga. We cannot face these teams because they are in the same pot. So okay, get to the point. So 32 clubs to be drawn here today. Top seeded teams are, as you can see, part 1. Oh, they're about to get started here, guys. Let's go. Let's see. So they're drawing the balls here. Well, the first thing they're gonna do is take all the pot 1 teams, or I think they're just gonna spread them in each group in the beginning. Arsenal is the first team that has been drawn out. So as you can see, Arsenal are in Group A. So Dynamo Kiev is the second team that has been drawn, so they are going to be in Group B. Let's see. I think Roma has been drawn now, so Roma is gonna go to Group C, I believe. So Roma is gonna be in Group C. At this moment in time, they're just gonna draw all the pot 1 teams and put them in each group, so doesn't really mean anything at this moment in time. So Manchester United has been drawn now. They are going to be in Group D. That is confirmed. So FC Braga has been drawn now. They are going to be in Group F. D. I think. Why did they put United on Group E? Why did they skip Group D? Sometimes I don't get these rules. Do you guys think it's fixed? Some people actually think that this draw is fixed, especially the Champions Leagues. So Lazio has been drawn in Group F. So Group F is going to be Lazio. Olympiacos. Group G. I think from part 3, I think if we get Feyenoord from part 2 or PSV, that's gonna be tough, guys. Even Monaco and Real Sociedad. I've seen Real Sociedad. They're not an easy team. They are not an easy team. So we are moving on to part 2. So in part 2, like I confirmed here, Feyenoord, Rennes, PSV, Monaco, Real Sociedad, Malamo, Ludogorets are part of the part 2 teams. Who is the first team here in part 2? And where are they gonna go? That's the question. Eindhoven, the winners from 1978, have been drawn. So let's see which group are they gonna go. Okay, PSV actually gone to Group A. So that is a tough draw for Arsenal. A tough draw for Arsenal here. So Rennes is going to Group B. Ludogorets has been drawn. Which group are they going? So they are going to Group C. They're playing Roma. I think they're gonna try to put us in a tough draw, guys. Because TV rights, they wanna sell. They wanna sell. So I think they're definitely gonna put us probably in a tough group. Malmo has been drawn here. They're gonna go Group D. So far, it looks like the Arsenal group is the toughest one. Real Sociedad. Oh, wow. That is a tough draw, guys. Oh, wow. We got a tough draw, guys. I told you. I told you they're gonna give us a tough draw. Because that's what sells. Feyenoord. Of course, last year finalist of the Conference League. They're drawn with Lazio. Kangabak. So that's the team from Azerbaijan. I think they're gonna go to Group G now. So there's only one team left now, and that will go to Group H. Yeah, Monaco would definitely go to Group H now. So far, this is what it's looking like. So halfway through the draw, as you can see, the two teams, if you ask me, one of the toughest group is probably Group A and Group E. We did got difficult opponent from part 2. They did put us in a difficult group. So now they're taking a look at part 3. From part 3, I mentioned the toughest team was Real Betis, but now we're not going to get them because we have another Spanish team in the group stage. So we're not going to get Real Betis here. Bodo Glimt from Norway has been drawn with Group A, so with Arsenal. It's actually the first time they've been in this competition. Fenerbahce is the second team that is drawn, so they're gonna go to Group B. So Group B is gonna be Dynamo Kiev, Rennes, and Fenerbahce. They are actually the finalists of 2013. Real Betis. But that is a tough one. I think Group C is gonna be Roma, Ludogorets, and Real Betis. Sheriff. The Sheriff in town, they are gonna be in Group E. I don't know why they're skipping Group D. So Manchester United, we have been drawn with Sheriff, Real Sociedad. Sheriff is not an easy team. I think they've surprised Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. I think they won there. I think they won there in the Champions League last season or the year before. I think it was last season. So Midtjylland has been drawn with Group F. I just want to go ahead and see now what the fourth team is going to be for us. Because I'm pretty confident that we can make it to the next round. So Union Berlin has been drawn in Group D. We got like 30 people watching. Smash a like on the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are going to have the press conference reaction coming up after this, so be sure to subscribe and tune in for that one as well. Freiburg is in Group G. So together with Olympiacos and Karabakh. I think a lot of these teams are here for just participation. They're never gonna win it. They're never gonna win it, but they're just participating. And what's your favorite team, guys? What's your favorite team? Put it in the chat. I want to know. Or do we have all Manchester United fans watching today? Okay, that is it. I mean, one more team left now. I expect whoever that team is, I expect Arsenal to advance with PSV. I expect Manchester United to advance with Real Sociedad. And I also expect all the top two teams, maybe Group C, I expect Roma and Betis to make it to the next round. But other than that, I think the top two teams are going to advance, in my opinion, to round of 16 or round of 32. Okay, now the final teams are being drawn here. So a team from Switzerland, Zurich, is going to Arsenal. Stefan, thanks for joining, Stefan. He says Red Star Belgrade. Is that the team you want to face for? Oh, are you a fan of Red Star Belgrade? So Group B, Group A and Group B is completed now, as you can see. So 2 groups have been confirmed here, as you can see. What team? So from Cyprus, there's a team. So the Manchester United group is completed. I've never heard of that team. Omonia from Cyprus. Wow. So our team is done, guys. What do you think about our group? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Carvana, Stefan says Carvana. Do you think they can win it? Do you think they can win it? Who do you guys think is gonna win this, guys? Let me know in the chat. Our team is completed. We're just finishing up the draw here, but what do you think about our group? Are you excited about the group? Do you think we have a tough group? Do you think we can advance as a group winners? All that questions, you can give me the answers down below in the chat. So Group D is also completed now. So we have Group A, B, C, D, and E are completed so far. So a team from Austria has been drawn to Group F, Storm. So 2 more and this is over, guys. So the Turkey champions are going to be drawn into Group G, actually H. Trabzonspor. Wow. They are in Group H, so there's only 1 team left, guys. We have about 20 people watching. Please do make sure you smash a like on the stream and also subscribe to the channel. We are gonna have lots of content coming up for you, so be sure to tune in for that. And that is it. The group stage has been completed. All the groups have been completed. So Group A is gonna be Arsenal, PSV. One of the toughest teams. I think Group E, Manchester United and Real Sociedad, I think they're gonna advance. So I'm pretty confident about this draw. But what do you guys think? Are we going to advance to the next round? Are we gonna finish on top of the group? Are we gonna finish second? Please let me know in the chat. Gonna wrap up here. Thanks everyone for tuning in to watch the draw with us here on the MU stand. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and smash a like on your way out as well. So I'll see you on the next one, guys.